you know what they say. What do they say? Got to get them while the getting's good. And I hear the getting's good, so I'm going to go get them. Water level's a little high today compared to the last time. Last time it was only 3,600. Now it's 6,560. So there's a lot of water right now, but that's okay. If I can't get to the island to float eggs up there and twitch some jigs, I will just do some bobber dogging. So let's get this show on the road. I use real small hooks. So you can see this is number 4. Look how small it is. I use this for Chinook, Coho, and steelhead. I'll even go smaller with steelhead. There's no reason to have a big Herkin hook on there. You want it to hang naturally and float naturally in the water. You can't do that when you got a big piece of steel hanging there. Well, this time of the year I don't have to worry about low water conditions, as you can tell. So I don't have to really be too concerned about my launching pad here that I built specifically for me and my boat. These water conditions, I don't have to worry about it at all, actually. Uh-oh. You know what that sound is? No power. No power. So that is typical this time of the year. Darn it. You can see what happens here. Look at all that debris floating around. It gets sucked up into the jet. Gets sucked up into the jet. Get this thing up. We got to clear the grate of debris. A lot of times just lifting it up, sometimes it'll fall off. But oh, look at that, see? Look at all those leaves hanging there. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, where are you going, baby? Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at that stuff. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much to get these jets all foobar. They suck up that debris that's floating around in there, and next thing you know, they're blowing air instead of water. Should have plenty of power now. All right, let's try this again. Oh, that's better. I can tell that's better. Okay. A little bit of a delay. I don't have to go back that far. Yeah, no way. Okay, so you can tell the difference between the island last time, just a week ago, and the way it is now. But if you look up by the spillway, there's the sign. Now, some guy was yapping last time that I was fishing in closed waters, but the sign is up there, and the other sign is way up there. So, as I said, this place is open. However, It is freaking dangerous right now. There is no way on God's green earth that I am going to fish this. Although I could, if I wanted to. I could drift fish this. You hook fish out here from this gravel bar, and then they'll swing in and I can land them right here. I could actually do that if I wanted to, because I know there's got to be a lot of fish. The other problem with fishing up here is that once the fish, take off one direction or the other, they're gone. I mean, this water is flowing like crazy, twice as much water as last time. So I'm just going to go down here. We're going to do some bobber dogging so I don't kill myself. I think that would be the prudent thing to do. Woo. That's a lot of water. No reason to risk my life for a fish. Drift number 1, bobber dogging. Tried to go up there to the barrier, to the island, but no way. I wasn't having any part of that. You can hear that engine working overtime, more so than normal or than usual. Got to get away from this tree. Oh shoot! Oh no! Oh no! Oh shoot! Okay, I got it. Shoot. Oh, I messed up. I messed up because I'll explain this one to you. Come on, boat. Get back up where I was. I'd be surprised if I had my eggs on there still. Look at that, them eggs are still hanging on there. Still good egg cluster. Okay, so what happened was that the line was just peeling out from my reel. Line was peeling out from my reel because I didn't tighten my drag. And the reason I didn't tighten my drag is because I forgot. So every time I finish fishing, I loosen the drag on all of my equipment, all of my reels. That way the tension is not left on there. I got a problem here. Hold on. Okay. Nothing on that drift. One more drift through there before I go someplace else where I can relax a little bit. Fishing's supposed to be relaxing, not chaos. The river starts moving this fast, and to me, that's chaos. The slough has let me down. Must have made 20, 30 casts in here, different jigs. Nothing. A lot of fish jumping. Nothing biting. So every one of these holes that I fish in fish differently depending on the water conditions, clarity and flow. So I have to make sure that we're doing the right thing at the right time of the year, and of course, right time of the river flow. Get the anchor out. We're gonna go with the anchor this time and anchor out in the river because of the flow. Now what we gotta do is we gotta drop the anchor up here. Oops. Let the current pull us back upriver. Oh man, let me get this angle into the dangle right. Okay. Oh, I don't want that. Come on. Get the right amount of line out so it holds us. But if anybody has the gumption, is that the right word? No. If anybody has the wherewithal, oh, I just seen a fish roll, to get a 50-pound stainless steel anchor from the bottom here. There is one out here, probably right out over there. Yeah, right out over there. The story behind that is back when I had my AlumaWeld intruder. I set the anchor down here, brand new anchor system up on the bow of the boat. I dropped the anchor down. I used an old rope, which is dumb. Don't ever do that. And I went to pull the anchor up, and it just broke off somehow on something down there. And that was probably a good 15 years ago. But it's stainless steel, even if it did start to rust, which stainless steel does. It's down there somewhere. So if someone were to try want a 50-pound stainless steel anchor, it's in the water. Okay, anyway, enough talking. Let's get this jig back out there. I've only been here for a minute and I've seen a fish roll already, so that's a good sign. Okay, so I'm gonna go right up against the bank here on the inside of that current that is flowing upriver. And let's see if we can't find a fish that's trying to hide from this flow. You wonder why I'm not reeling in this spot. I don't have to. I'm twitching back to me against the current. This is an upriver current. The river's flowing this way. You can see the debris going that way. Creates quite the little holding pool right here. Yeah. Switched to eggs, and I'm only like 25 feet from the bank here, and a fish just jumped right here next to the boat in this current that's running upriver. So I've got my bobber stopper set here, real shallow, a couple of feet. And we're gonna run this right along the bank, let it run upriver, right here. But hey, we'll get some of those shallow fish. It is way out there now. I mean, it's still fishing, right? The eggs are in the water, floating around. I can barely see it now. It's so far up there. You may have noticed that one of the eyes on my float rod, actually, this one right here, this eye here on my float rod does not match the rest of them. That's because I broke an eye off of it. I don't remember how I did that. And then, oh, that's the bottom. And that eye that's on there now, it just happened to be one I had sitting around the house. And so being the cheapskate that I am, I like to call myself frugal. I went ahead and just, wrapped that one on there. And that's been fishing. It fishes fine because I've been using that like that for probably 5 years. Caught a million fish, not a million, but caught a lot of fish, with a rod like that. Looks goofy. Looks goofy, but the fish don't care. A lot of the things that I have are like that. I fix everything as best I can. Most of the things I do myself, the repairs I do myself, whether it's on the house or on my vehicles or on the boat. Back in the day, I used to be a mechanic, a diesel mechanic, a welder, a metal fabricator, and a bunch of other things. Oh, Scott's boat is floating away. Oh, wow. I think I might go save it for him. Oh, if I do that, I'm gonna, oh man. Okay. I gotta go get his boat. This guy here that owns this property, he's a buddy of mine. He doesn't mind if I park my boat up on his bank here. It is his property, you know, actually, technically we own, because I own property up here, he owns property down here, and technically we own to the normal high water mark, the common high water mark. And so, you know, you can park here and not be on the property, technically, depending on the flow of the river and the height of the river. But, you know, that's arguable. And of course, you don't want to make people unhappy and get them mad at you if you don't need to. But he doesn't mind if I do it because he's a buddy of mine. I gotta go get that boat. Oh, shoot. Okay. I gotta quit fishing. It's gonna get dark soon. I gotta go get his boat before it floats away. 9 times out of 10 in this spot, it'll just float around all day long. I mean, it'll just circle back and forth, but I don't know if that's gonna happen for sure. I'll go get it for him. He'll thank me later. Come on. Come on, baby, back out of there. There we go. Actually, my anchor is still hanging there. Let me get my anchor up all the way. Okay. Then I'll go get his boat. Throw a lasso around it. Tow it back to his property and put it up on his beach. Tie this around here somehow real quick. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see here. It just needs to be something temporary, enough where I can just get it back to his property without damaging it, of course. That's good enough. I'll just tow it backwards until I can get into a position to push it. Okay. I think we'll just back out into the river here. Swing the boat around in reverse and just tow this thing. I'm sure he'll appreciate not losing his paddle boat. All the debris is, look at that debris, look at old log. Okay, now I can just push it. Now I'll just push it ashore gently without breaking it. There we go. Let me get off this boat now. Oh. This high flow, a lot of water. Okay. Now, let me untie this thing. I don't want to lose my boat trying to save this one. Come on. Let me get this thing untied. Okay, my motor is still in the forward, so it'll keep my boat pushed up against the bank here, but let me get this thing out of the water for him. Oh, man. Come on. If I can get that up a little farther. There we go. Shouldn't lose it now. Whew. Okay. Well, there we go. Just rescued a boat. Now my buddy won't lose his boat to the river. And it's kind of dark, so getting dark, so I'm gonna head back. You're welcome, Scott.